Right.
All right, are we Jimmy Jammed? Dude, I thought we were close. So, are you telling me we're close? Like where you, if I asked you, if my arms were broken, you'd be able to help a brother out?
No, absolutely not. But I would help you get a lady to do that for you, or I just put a blindfold on you and I put an animal in the room and then something just happens.
Welcome back, everybody.
Do the claps.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, everybody.
What's going on?
Libations.
I think we're ready.
It's such a sweet sensation. Such a sweet vibration. Aerodactyl.
Dude.
All right. You want to name this kid?
Dude, let's call him Hijone. J. Or that even works too. I was thinking like HI.
Like that?
Sure. That's not how I was gonna spell it, but let's do it. Hey, John.
Sure, whatever. Alright, so we got him. Welcome back, everybody, to Pokemon Fire Red.
Dude.
It's been a week.
It feels like ages.
Like a millennia, man.
Well, you know what? We're plugging on. We've got our lives. I was recently doing a lot of
old man in the balls. Bam.
Physical labor with Papa
K.
Papa K. We were tearing up the driveway, hauling some rocks. But nothing too much else. How about the arties?
Dude, okay, so I got a new amp. I finally got my. I made a big deal a couple of years ago when I sold my amp, my guitar amplifier. Basically, I regretted it. Well, it wasn't regret. It's just like a necessity. I didn't have the monies to sustain my life, so I had to sell my guitar amp, and it's a very expensive amp, and it brought me a lot of sadness in my life that I haven't been able to recover until last week. So we made a lot of advances, and now I am feeling the happiness, man. I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling my stash. I'm feeling my flow.
Dude.
I'm ready to die, and I'm ready to go.
He's ready to go.
You can find me in the club. Bottles in the dumb of my gun, what you mean? That's a 50 Cent reference. I don't know if you know.
Sorry, I only listen to Chance the Rapper.
Dude, yes, I know that I'm a rapper. Little Dicky. Call me Dave. Did you see that show?
I have it on my watch list. I haven't seen it yet.
I was curious if it's good or not. I saw that it was on Hulu, but I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, good stuff, man. Okay, besides that, got a new amp. Started buying pedals, and what was it? Still currently working, trying to get my house. Went on a date recently.
Dude, tell me about that.
Oh, dude. Okay, so check this out.
All right, so like, did you how did you meet this chick?
All right, so I'm using the Bumble app, right? I'm pretty sure we've talked about it on the podcast before. How, we were just swiping on ladies left and right.
Of course, as we always do.
And what I was doing is, I was swiping and I found this chick, and super cute, right? Super cutie. And apparently she lives not too far away from me. She lives pretty close. So for me, I asked her out on a Friday, and we went out last week Friday. That was like the only time that we were able to actually go out, and had a really good time actually, just walking around, getting to know somebody. Coming out of this whole, what's it called? Wake of the virus and the riots and all this stuff, just going out to genuinely meet somebody, have a connection with.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, looks like you got some actions going on. Dude, just swipe on everybody.
Of course.
Yeah. So then as I was doing that, we had a lot of good talks of like I asked her, like, hey, what did you think about the riots, and what do you think about all this stuff? And I really got to know, I felt like I really got to know somebody. And overall, I had a really wonderful time. I don't know if we'll ever go out again. It's just kind of like, hey, Jones. It's just kind of see, like, what was happening, or what were we going to become.
Yeah.
Because, Artie's trying to start his life when he gets his house, I'm trying to start a family and everything, and all that stuff. And even before that, you know, I'm trying to produce my music, and I want to get a band and everything and start touring and everything, because I believe I have the ability to do all that stuff when I have my house, because I'll have a studio, hopefully enough room to have a drum and everything in there. So, you know, have all this stuff going on, all this stuff in my mind. Besides that, I went to Taco Bell just a couple seconds ago.
Dude, Taco Bell.
And I've never had a Diet Pepsi until today.
Really?
It was tasty. Okay, so obviously Artie might have light diabetes. I don't know if I told you this. This is some real talk, man. Some real stuff. When Artie goes to sleep, his feet get a little warm. Wait, you don't even know. I don't have socks on, right? So
try to drink water.
Don't drink water when I'm telling you a very
about the disease that's gonna kill you.
Yeah. So so basically, don't go. I mean, you'll have to bury me. But
sorry, I'm gonna have to go. I drink Diet Dr.
I can't stand living without you.
It's not now. It is my time, son.
Artie!
It is time to let me go.
Artie, you can't let you go.
Heaven. Believe. Do you believe?
Artie.
Do you believe?
Oh, we should make a skit of that. Oh God, can we? I just thought about a good skit if we made one of like my last final days on this earth, and you're pushing me around in a wheelchair, and you're like just trying to kill me off, but you're trying to like be really sneaky about it. You know what I mean? Oh, good stuff. What was I saying before?
Talking about Dr. Pepper or Diet Coke.
Diet Dr. Pepper. So I might have diabetes. I guess it's not really a laughing matter. It's more of a serious thing. Because when I
get nervous laughs. Huh?
No, I mean sometimes it's how I cope with real life things. So you know, I go to bed. You know, I don't know. I'm not one of those people that goes to bed with his socks on. I think that's weird. I usually take my socks off.
Of course.
When I go to bed. I don't know. Are you the same?
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a necessity.
I touch your feet every night. So it ends up happening that. Want that out? Yeah. So, bleep it out. Bleep. Welcome back. So then, my feet get like not burning sensation, but they get like a little warm, you know. And it gets to the point where like I don't need to ever put a blanket on my feet anymore. And it's weird. Like I was just like, what the fuck is it? Is it just my feet, or is it just like something else going on? Then I looked into it, and it could just be one. It could be like something very, very small. As in like, oh, you just need this vitamin in your body, or you could just have straight up diabetes, and you might not live any longer. So it originally just started happening like about a year ago when I was living with my sister, and I'm trying to cut back on sugar in case it is. So I've been. You know, doing like if I am gonna drink a soda, it's usually gonna be diet or zero sugar. If I'm gonna drink an energy drink, it's zero sugar. Trying to drink more water, obviously, but like I don't know what it could actually be. And for me, Artie's the kind of person that like I don't go to doctors because I just feel it's I don't know. I get very scared of the possibility of like, okay, this is what it is, and I feel like if I go with someone, it makes it a lot easier to go. Like if I went with my mom or my dad or whatever, like, you know. But like as an adult, going to the doctor, you know, as an adult, you know, getting diagnosed with like 50 different things, and it's just like, part of it is a relief, but the other part is just like, oh my God, I didn't know I had this or this and this, you know, and then it just makes you worry a lot more.
Or in reality, Artie's like, I don't have time for this shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I'm thinking like, okay, when I do have a family though, if I do want to stick around for a little bit, you know, I'll probably go to the doctor, get myself checked out, and then go from there. As of right now though, I just Google all my symptoms, and from what I'm seeing, until they progress, Artie just kind of live in playing Pokemon, so. So yeah.
That's one way to live, you know?
Yeah, man.
Shoot.
Oh, dude, okay, so if I remember correctly, what we're doing right now is we're gonna try to capture, or sorry, we just got Aerodactyl, and we're trying to explore this mansion and trying to get to the right place to where we're supposed to be. So as we're just gonna level grind this dude real quick, and surprisingly, all our Pokemon are just getting
I want to
beat.
take this conversation back to what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
The Bumble date.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about that,
dude.
I can't remember. Did you tell us? Did you go out with her, and what'd you do?
Yeah, and no, it's a lot what I was saying. Like, I went out with this chick, and we went around. We went to a park, and we were just walking around, and it was really beautiful. Like, weather, nice scenery, and everything. And she was super cute. She was smaller than I thought she was going to be, which is not a problem. But it was just like, it was. You know, when you initially meet someone, you're like, oh, I didn't lie on my profile, did you? You know, and she didn't. So she was really honest on her profile, like, of everything she was doing, and everything. So when I met her, I was just like, oh, hi. You know, it's just kind of like, whoa, you're real. Like, you exist. You're here right now. It's just crazy, like, when you finally meet someone that you've been chatting for, like Thunder Dragon 65 or something online, and then you go meet them, and they're just this normal person. It's kind of crazy that you didn't, like, it wasn't the opposite of that. It's kind of crazy that, like, and we live in a society today that you can actually find some girl on the internet to go out with you. It's crazy. I don't know. But for me, this is the first time ever that this has ever happened, where I actually matched with someone and we actually went on a date. First time this has ever happened.
And it wasn't just like her to kidnap and harvest your organs. It was like a genuine date.
As far as I know, I mean,
unless she was just scoping you out, like, your kidneys are pretty fricked. I think I'll have to let this guy go.
Well, yeah, she did glance at me a lot. So maybe she was doing like a pre-mole cancer check and all that stuff. Probably checking me out to see if, like, well, if I was going to hook up with this person.
And she's like, hey, can you pee in this cup real quick?
Yeah. Do you have to go drink a lot of water? Do you have to pee now? You know, no, that's so it's like,
oh, hey, let's do something kinky. I'll run a swab in your mouth.
Can you just kneel down and just put your wiener out? Put it in this cup. You know, it's just like, okay, we had a normal date, and it was just walked around this place, and wow, it really put into perspective for me of like, okay, if I wanted to date someone, I totally could. And this is not the way I would date, is online. Like, I would just go up to some girl and just be like, do you like donuts? Because I have a whole... Never mind. What I was going to say is, like, I don't normally date through using online apps.
Yeah.
It's not really my thing, but then as I'm swiping through left and right on the Bumbles, I realize there's a lot of ladies that are just single. That if you ever met one, walk across a Starbucks in real life,
odds are she's probably on her own.
Yep.
And I think that's a lot more common in today's society than it was like 20 years ago.
Oh.
Or even like 40 years. You know, like in the First and Second World War, you know, people got married when they're 17. Now it's like, I feel average would be late 20s or even 30s.
Absolutely.
Know? I think it's fascinating that people are at least taking their time more than instead of rushing into things.
Well, yeah, and for me, it's like I said, I do want to get a family started and everything, but there's so much I still need to do. Like, get my house, establish my career as an artist and all that stuff, and basically have an income where I don't have to go slave at work 10 hours a day, and basically what I consider is what's killing me right now. With all the unhealthy eating habits and like all that stuff, working my current job right now, or managing my current job right now, it's not healthy to any standard. So yeah, I'm planning to, whenever I get to my house, you know, have a house, have a kid and everything, and just start living the life that I've been wanting to live for so long.
Do you want a boy or a girl?
I would love all my children to be a mix, as in like 2 girls. If I have one boy, I need to have 1 girl. If I have 2 boys, I need to have 2 girls. And Artie's planning to not have just 1 kid.
He's gonna have like 12 kids, and one day for Christmas, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Artie, you should come over and bring your wife and maybe the kids." And then I wouldn't have seen him for like 2 years, and little do we know, he already has like 4 kids.
Yeah. So to that point, right? It's like, okay, if Artie, I'm talking to myself in the third person. If I wanted to have that many kids, right? Because I'm planning to have at least 6, minimum 6, maybe 7. But if Artie wanted to have all those kids, he needs to find a suitable mate that can tolerate my stupid face, number one, and also my all of my slight BS, which I don't have a lot. But yeah, small little talks. That was it. That was crazy.
What would you say your slight BSs are?
Well, very slight, as in like probable diabetes. Very slight things that I could actually die from.
What do you think are? I'm trying to reflect in my own life right now. What are some things that you do that you think might piss people off, or like tweak people?
Oh, I take zero BS with people now. Before I was a kid, you can literally come up to me, spit in my face, and take off my literally unzip my pants and pull them down and show my wiener to the world, and I wouldn't do jack, right? But now, as I've grown older and more wiser, and I guess have grown a bigger fist in my hand, I don't take jack from anybody. So I have a little bit of a temper when I get home, and for example, I get home and all I want to do is eat and sleep, right? Like, because I've had a long day. And yet, if the lady, for example, is like, we should go running, like, I would love to join you, but I can't. And then I'm getting dragged against my will to go do something that I know I just can't put 100%. Even though I want to run and want to be healthy and all that stuff, I can't do that right now. So if someone is not on the same page as me, then I can get very angry and very blunt. More blunt than I should be. But generally I'm a very easygoing and very happy person that I don't have time for drama or BS in my life, I don't have time for that stuff. So hopefully the next person I meet will hopefully not have to endure any of that stuff, That's why dating is such an important thing, because you're getting to know someone, see push their buttons and you push their buttons, and then just see how that's going to go. So it's a very important aspect of life, I think.
Excellent. Well, I think that's all the time we had for today, but
I felt so short, didn't it?
You just yeah. Let's call it a day. Have a good one, guys. Yeah, I think I diminished my self-esteem today. So, all right, have a good one.
Bye-bye. See you later. Later, guys. The fuck, you watch anime, kid? Is that what's going on?
What?
You watch anime? Hit me with that, Kosama-san? How do you know?
What do you got them?
How do you fucking know
Dude,
this shit?
don't watch anime. Except One Piece. Alright, we're good to go.
One Piece is good, man. That's some good shit.
Recording. And 3, 2, 1...